Hello everybody and welcome back to more Genshin Impact. I have been scouring Fontaine to find more quests and I came across this one. We are inside Pele Mermonia and we have this guy whose name I don't really know how to pronounce. It looks like a French version of Ian. Yawn? Let's just call him Ian. I just can't believe it. Would someone really take a camera into the Maison Gestion itself and simply strut about taking pictures of everyone and anything? It's ridiculous. Everyone knows. Everybody should know that is how secrets get leaked. It's common sense. If common sense was common, Mr. Ian, then the Maison Gestion could simply disband tomorrow. I shall leave this to you. Have them sign the document just like I taught you and return it to me before the weekend. I still have to handle the expense receipts. Car 6 keeps hassling me about it. But Monsieur Royalt? Yeah. Just who should I be looking for? We don't have an office specifically in charge of cameras. I trust your judgment. Now, hurry up and take care of this so we can each really enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna go take care of other things. Hop to it, kid. So you're just making your subordinate do your work so that you can go live your life. Great. Yes, sir, Monsieur Royalt. Royalt leaves in a leisurely manner. What are you doing? Huh? Hello. It looks though you are not a member of the staff here at the Maison Gestion. I am currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask Miss Cornelia. She's right over there. She will provide with a chair and a cup of tea. Please have a seat and I will come find you after I am done. What's the big rush? It's actually a simple matter, but dealing with it is quite complicated. The office I work in has received a notice instructing us to draft a letter to the other offices. The content was something like, staff are forbidden from bringing cameras into the Maison Gestion and taking pictures, except for work purposes, in order to avoid leakage of secret information. Does telling me the letter's contents constitute leaking secrets? Should you really just be talking to, like, some rando about this stuff? No, certainly not. If anyone really had used a camera to take a photo of documents and it resulted in a leak, then this would certainly be a confidential matter. However, maybe someone will use a camera to take a picture of documents in order to leak them is not a secret. After all, that's a possibility that everyone is aware of. I feel dizzy and confused. It's like I'm talking to Choiseul all over again. Think about it this way. If you're guarding a secret, then the secret you are guarding certainly cannot be revealed. But the fact that you are guarding a secret itself may not be considered a secret. After all, if even the fact that you're guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secret of keeping secrets. Your wording is an endless cycle. Then who is responsible for this? That is where this matter becomes complicated. There is no office in the entire Maison Gestion that is directly charged with managing cameras. Monsieur Semaine says that I should ask Monsieur Gatineo. That sounds more like an Italian name than a French name. Their work is related to confidential matters, and thus they should be the first to be made aware. But Monsieur Royalt says that I should ask Dufour, as he is in charge of all matters related to the staff of the Maison Gestion. Were we to make a new rule that all the staff of Maison Gestion cannot bring cameras to work, we'd have to let them know. Wow, that's complicated. Why are there so many different people responsible for different things? What happens if you can't remember? Then sucks to suck for you. That's why each of us carries a thick notepad. Oh my god. Though even with notes, I'm still not sure who I should look for now. This is a confidential matter. Let's look for Gataneo. This is a matter involving personnel. Let's look for Gataneo because it's the top one. That's exactly what I thought. Mr. Gataneo is quite affable and is also an exemplary gestionnaire. Gestionnaire? I don't know. Even though all the matters he deals with are of utmost importance, he still handles each matter with... Yeah. His work can truly be outstanding. Well, I guess you'll get to see for yourselves. Please, this way. A certain notice. Talk to Gataneo. What is this quest called? A certain notice. Yo, what's up? Ian, what are the odds? Do you finally have time for a cup of coffee with me after work? Wait, me too. I love coffee. Thank you for your offer, but I have a confidential matter that requires your attention. Confidential matter? Is it something I know about? I think you may not have been informed yet. I only received the document this morning. Now that's odd. Perhaps my information is a step behind yours since I haven't had a chance to read the Steambird yet today. But it's a confidential matter. Why would you read about it in the Steambird? Those reporters get information and spread it as far faster than our internal memos here at the Maison Gestion can. Of course, it's understandable. After all, they get paid when they deliver a message. Paimon doesn't get it at all. You get more money the earlier you leak the news. That's how the world works. Let's not talk about that for now, sir. It's like this. Ian explains the situation in detail. That's right. Such an announcement is absolutely necessary. This already happened. Some blithering idiot wanted to show off his desk layout and took a picture of it. He's a member of the camera club and showed that very photo to other members of the club. But one of the members of said club just happened to be an astute reporter who quickly noticed a document that looked like an internal memo in the picture. And guess what happened next? The next day, the blasted memo complaining that only fish gets served for dinner here, day in and day out, was all over the Steambird. Does that count as a secret? Doesn't sound very serious. Whatever it is, it's internal information, and it should not be leaked to any outside parties. The people of the Court of Fontaine never miss an opportunity to mock and deride the Maison Gestion, and we must act with caution. As if they actually gave two figs about what we actually do here. All they want to do is have a laugh. Anyway, I'll leave this to your office to take care of then. But this matter concerns new rules for personnel. DeFore is the one who should sign off on this. After all, in this document, though it reminds everyone of the importance of keeping confidential information secret, the more important thing is how to communicate these principles to them. If you ask me, it must be DeFore that takes care of this. Our office will certainly assist in this matter. This will be more efficient, and confidentiality can be maintained. Gataneo swiftly signs his name on the dotted line. But, Monsieur Gataneo, this matter... Come on, boy. You can't dawdle about. This must be taken care of. Now go find DeFore quickly, before his patience is worn thin by other matters. Now, I'll go find some documents that talk about the principles of protecting secret information. When the document is ready to be officially promulgated, our office provides, there should be an S there, our full support. Or will provide. You gotta have either an S or the word will. Go find him, kid. I've gotta go. attend to other matters. So Maison Gestion are clearly experts in shirking their work off onto other people. Gataneo strides off. What? Gataneo? Wait. He is gone, my dude. There, did you see Mr. Gataneo's abilities? His secret to getting everything done so well is avoiding doing anything at all that carries even a modicum of risk. Oh, so it's the ability to shirk your duties. Hey, that's what I said. There's nothing we can do now, except go find Mr. DeFore. This way, please. Why am I involved in this is what I want to know. What's that glowing over there? I got a book. Compendium of Misery. Ooh. Mortal Travails. Collect the entire history of the decline and fall of Remuria. Okay. I guess it's time to change our banner. Change name card. Where's the new one? Yeah, give me that. Sure. Blue.
Wait.
Hello, you're adorable. Okay, who am I supposed to be speaking to? This guy? Do you have something for me, Ian? You seem to be out of breath. It's like this, Mr. DeFore. Monsieur DeFore, whatever. Ian explains the situation in detail, yet again. You've come to the wrong person, Ian. This document clearly has the subject of secrets. How could you fail to realize something so simple and obvious? I thought the subject was this document. Grammatically speaking, that's correct. Hey, that's not the subject right now either. Your exactness is noted and appreciated, but I will not sign this document no matter what. I will not even entertain the thought. It should be Gataneo who leads this matter. Mr. Gataneo said you should be the one in charge. Me? And how should I do it? Grab a megaphone and stand at the door shouting at everyone as they come into work? I mean, you're all in one room. I think if you just raised your voice a tiny little bit, they would all hear you. They can honestly probably all hear you speaking normally because you're in one room. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't bring your cameras to work. You'll leak all kinds of secrets. That would be bad, so don't. Or maybe just print a few hundred documents and leave them on the desk of every gestionnaire so they can take them with them as they go get their coffee. You think we're like Ateneo? That we can just grab leakers and teach them a lesson? All we can do is send, past tense. Why is this saying sent? The typos here are real today. Out notices. The kind nobody takes notice of. I see what you did there. But he's already signed the document. Look here. Boy, do you have any clue what co-organizer means? I feel like it's very derivative to keep calling him boy, but sure. The one who follows instructions from the other party? It means at least I'm not responsible for this. I categorically and completely refuse to sign this document. If it must be my office that is forced to take charge of this, then let Manival come down and tell me so in person. DeFore charges out in a rage. None of you just want to do your jobs. It's so obnoxious. He's so loud. Paimon didn't even dare to speak. As I said, he has quite the temper. So what should we do now? Don't worry. Let's just go back and look for Monsieur Rialt. I think that's how I decided to say his name. Talk to Rialt. Oh. This is a confidential matter. As such, it falls under your office's jurisdiction. Well, in that case, can we keep affairs we handle confidential from you in the future, even on personnel-related matters? Hey, those are two different things. Quit shifting this goalposts. Interesting. Well, it's certainly not up to us to decide whether or not they're the same thing. It looks like I've messed things up again. Scary. I don't think you did this. I think they did this to themselves. Storm, how about we get out of here? Adults arguing is scary. Gentlemen, gentlemen, calm down. There is no need to be upset over such a trifling matter. This is no trifling matter, Royalt. This is the matter of grave importance that impacts the entire Maison Gestion. I dare not act rashly and decide it on my own. So it is. There is nothing trivial at all about protecting our secrets. I don't think there's anyone in the whole Maison Gestion more suited to handling this matter than you. So now the two that were previously arguing have teamed up to shirk the duty onto Royalt. We have gone full circle. Please relax. Why must you gentlemen argue about who is in charge? As I see it, there's no need for anyone to be primarily responsible. You don't even need to coordinate. What? I fear I do not understand your meaning, Royalt. I don't quite follow your train of thought, Royalt. You two are both gentlemen with a wealth of experience, and know that when dealing with something complicated, we must first divide it into simple things. The responsibility of preventing people from leaking secrets using cameras should logically fall to Gataneo. But you need not do anything extra. Just continue catching leakers as before. As for informing everything of the policy that cameras can't be brought into Maison Gestion, this trouble task must fall to Defour. Nobody else in the Maison Gestion can clarify the new policy to the staff. We have no capability to enforce it. Nobody listens to us. You don't need to worry about that. Leave enforcement to Gataneo. What you need to do is not notify, but propose. The bigger you print the proposal, the better. Put it at the entrance, and be sure to print the case of the last camera leak below it. That should be enough. That sounds exactly like before. How is this different from before? I don't understand, Monsieur Royalt. This way. I agree with the proposal. Excellent. It's very clean and clear. So they're dealing with the problem by not, in fact, dealing with the problem. What? Proposal. That's easy. That. Losing my voice. Then, we have reached an accord. After Ian rewrites the draft, I'll bring it to both of you to look over. Now, let's get back to work. Gataneo and Defour look at each other for a moment, and then something. I'm very sorry, Mr. Royalt. I really messed this up. Don't blame yourself, Ian. It's not your fault. At least not completely. That's right, Royalt. It is your fault for putting your job onto Ian, who then had to deal with those idiots. Why did they suddenly accept your idea? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's all in the phrasing. That's right. Why did they suddenly stop arguing? They looked like they were about to start a brawl. That's because you don't know what those two gentlemen truly care about. Do you think they simply didn't want to take on extra work? Of course not. They simply didn't want any other offices to get involved with their work, especially when they themselves would be held responsible. As long as you understand this, it's easy to remove the source of their discontent, and then they're quite willing to do the work. But your proposal, they still have to take responsibility? Gataneo and Defour are both experienced bureaucrats, and they are both painfully aware of some simple truth. In a large organization such as Maison Gestion, everyone has to take some responsibility. That's the only way to make sure everything can continue to operate smoothly. You can negotiate the size of the responsibility, but everyone must take part. If anyone refuses to do so, well, then they had best pray they never run into any trouble. Don't think too much on it, Ian. You'll come to understand all this someday. Right now, the important thing is to go rewrite a proposal and bring it to me. Got it? Yes, Monsieur Royault. Royault leaves in a hurry. Looks like another all-nighter. Guess I should grab a coffee first. Do you always stay up so late? I wouldn't say always, but I guess I'm just used to it. Regardless, it's all good as long as I get my work done. Sometimes I wonder if there's a point to all this work I do. I type, produce documents, chat, run errands, day in, day out. As an objective observer, Storm, what are your thoughts? Further observation required, citizen. Fine. Perhaps you can give me an answer after you've observed a bit more. If you're interested, come here tomorrow. We can talk again then. As a gestionnaire here at the Maison Gestion, I've been drowning in a sea of work. Perhaps you could tell me as an objective observer what the point of it all. What's the point of it all? Okay. The purpose of work. And Ian seems under a lot of pressure too. How about we check on him again tomorrow? Okay. That is going to be the end because this is now a new quest. So we will pick back up with a certain trifle a little bit later. Till then, bye.